We begin with the very latest on Africa's COVID scenario. Africa has now recorded more than 100,000 coronavirus-related deaths, and there has been concern over the delay in rolling out COVID-19 vaccinations. There has been global competition to get hold of vaccines, and African countries have generally not been as successful as richer countries in securing supplies. Here's CGTN's Wilkison Yabwa with more details.
While a section of African countries started their COVID-19 vaccine programs in the last month or so, most African nations are yet to begin. Currently, these are the countries which have set the ball rolling. In North Africa, Morocco has started vaccinating its population using AstraZeneca and Sinopharm vaccines. Algeria has turned to Russia's Sputnik V, while Egypt is also using China's Sinopharm vaccine. In sub-Saharan Africa, the countries vaccinating are Seychelles, which is using Sinopharm and AstraZeneca vaccines. Rwanda is reportedly using Pfizer and Moderna vaccines, while Mauritius is rolling out AstraZeneca vaccines. Zimbabwe has turned to Sinopharm vaccines. South Africa, the worst affected country on the continent, delayed vaccination plans over concerns about the efficacy of the AstraZeneca vaccine against a new variant discovered in the country. It has since started using the Johnson & Johnson vaccine, which has been shown to be effective against the variant. The country is now offering its 1 million AstraZeneca vaccine doses to the African Union to distribute to other countries. Countries like Senegal and Equatorial Guinea have also received their deliveries of Sinopharm vaccines but have yet to begin administering them. African countries which have secured vaccines have mostly done so through direct purchases from manufacturers or as donations from countries such as China, Russia, India and the United Arab Emirates. The World Health Organization says African countries should begin receiving doses from the COVAX scheme by the end of this month. COVAX is the world's main initiative aimed at supplying COVID-19 vaccines to poorer nations. It aims to provide free COVID-19 vaccines to at least 20% of the populations of the world's 92 poorest countries by the end of 2021.
The emergence of COVID-19 variant.
But John Nkengasong, the head of the Africa Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, says the vaccines provided will not get the pandemic out of the continent. To do that, African countries will need to vaccinate at least 60% of their populations. French President Emmanuel Macron is now proposing that rich countries in Europe and the US share their vaccines with Africa. According to the UN, just 10 countries have administered 75% of all vaccinations worldwide. 130 countries have not yet received a single dose. Wilkison Yabwa, CGTN.